Hello everyone, Lisa here with What's Crafting Wednesday. Tonight we are going to make a weather appropriate card. We'll be using the Snowflake Wishes stamp set and we'll be making this adorable snow card. But first, let's do our drawing from last week. We have the two embossed cards. And let me put our tickets in the bag here and give them their usual shake. And let me see, and I have Judy. Well, congratulations, Judy. Thank you for your comment, and everyone, thank you. Judy, I'll be getting these cards off to you. So, is anyone not in a snow zone right now? Leave me a comment and let me know what the weather's like where you're viewing from. So, on to our card. We'll be using the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. I also use the dies. They're available in a bundle, and they will be carrying over when the holiday catalog retires January 3rd, I believe it is. I have also used the Snowflake Splendor DSP. This will not be carrying over. This is retiring. And I have used the Snowflake Splendor ribbon, which will, I believe, is retiring. And the blue Adhesive-Backed gems, which are also carrying over. Yes. And a little sneak peek here. I have some Night of Navy Baker's Twine, and this will be coming out in the Spring Mini on January 4th, I believe. It has a spool of gray and a spool of blue Baker's Twine, and this is part of the well-suited suite. So let's get started. I used Pool Party Base, and let me get my little card kit out here. I used a Pool Party Base, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and we will score this at 5 1/2. And always fold it and use the bone folder so it gets a nice crease. And then I have, put the ribbon off to the side. I have a layer of Whisper White for the inside of the card. And with the Curvy dies, I die cut a piece of the DSP for the inside. And then for the front of the card, we're going to mat a Night of Navy piece. And then I have the Whisper White, and I have a piece of DSP, which is 3 3/4 across and 3 1/2 high. So first we will adhere this to our Whisper White piece. Okay, looks perfect. And then I have a piece of ribbon, and when I adhered this, I just did it so it just went slightly over where the DSP is. And I didn't even run anything along here. I just put some tear and tape on the back to attach the ribbon to. So just look where where it comes together there, and put a piece of tear and tape on both sides. And then I peeled one side off. I'll take it from this side. Okay. And I just put it so that it just met up with, because this ribbon is sheer, so I just had it meet up with the DSP. Brought it around and then peeled this side here off. And then I took the baker's twine and wrapped it around. I should not have, I don't know how this knotted. Let's see if I can get this apart, or should I cut another piece? Of course, if you weren't watching me, it would have come right apart. Or if you weren't watching me, it wouldn't have even knotted, right? Okay. So the baker's twine here is twofold. One, it holds the ribbon down, and two, it adds a pop of color. I'm just knotting it and then just tying a bow. And it's baker's twine, so it ties easily. And once I have the card assembled, then I'll trim the tails on it. And I did not put it down with a glue dot or anything, but you could if you wanted to make sure it stays in place. And to adhere it to the card, I put tear and tape along here to make sure the ribbon stays down and stays in place. And then the rest of it I glued. I always like to put the tear and tape on the back of the ribbon just to make sure it doesn't move on the card. So, anybody watching gotten this set yet this year? I don't know, I like snowflakes. Don't really like the snow, but I like snowflakes. Okay, and then we'll attach it to the card front. Pool party and night of navy, I think, look very pretty together. And then I used the Playful alphabet set. It's in the annual catalog. And the smallest snowflake from the Snowflake dies. And I did use the adhesive sheets on the back of here. Actually, when I made my card sample, I glued them. And then after I glued them, I thought, why didn't I use the adhesive sheets? So when I cut the second set for tonight, I used the adhesive sheets. And I'm just going to place my letters on here so we can check the spacing. And our little O for a snowflake. So when I do this, I always work from one side and then the other to make sure it spaces out right. These adhesive sheets really are good for small or intricate die cuts. You don't have to worry about gluing. And the dies cut right through them. And our last letter here. So also let me know if you tried the adhesive sheets. They did come out in the annual catalog in June. And I'm going to pop up the snowflake, and that is thanks to Lonnie. That was her idea. My tag class last week. I had Joy on one of the tags, and while we made them, she decided to pop up the snowflake. And it looked so nice, I'm doing it on the card tonight. There. It really does pop. And I use the blue adhesive gems for a little embellishing. These come in two different colors in the package, a lighter, brighter blue and a darker blue, and they come in two sizes. So in our snowflake, I'm going to use a dark, large one. And then I'll put one of the brighter blue up there, and then just a few of the small ones here and there. There. Oh, why don't we just add one more? Put it there. Okay. And now we can cut these tails a little bit. And for the inside, I just added the DSP. I didn't put any sentiment because I felt that this card really could be used for anything. It could be a Christmas card. It could be a thank you, a winter birthday. So I left it sentiment free so that the recipient, when I do the drawing, can use it for whatever he or she would like. So again, I had cut this DSP with the curvy dies. They are available now. They will be coming out in the mini catalog in January, but they are available to order now. So what would your ideas be to use this card for? Would you use it for a Christmas card? Winter birthday? I said a thank you. Any other ideas that you would use it for? Let me know in the comments. I apologize. I think you may have just gotten my hair on the camera. And then I also put some adhesive gems on the inside. If we're going to decorate, we may as well do it up, right? Two there, and then we'll do two smaller ones. I am glad that these gems are carrying over because I have really used these a lot. And then the only stamping with this card is on the envelope. I just stamped some snowflakes in the bottom corner. And I used Night of Navy. And I just stamped it once. So we have our appropriate snow card. My sample and the one that I just made. And the inside. And the envelopes. So that is it for tonight, everyone. I want to let you know the next 2 weeks, Christmas week and New Year's week, I will not be doing a Facebook Live, but I will be back Wednesday, January 6th. Start off the new year with What's Crafting Wednesday again, and I will then do the drawing that night for these 2 cards. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I, as you know, enjoy reading your comments. If you are in the snow zone right now, be safe, stay warm, have a great rest of the year, great holidays, and I will be back next year. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the new year.